Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome back to the part 10 of the Hajj series, where we will discuss the significant challenges due to the heat and hot temperatures during Hajj 2025. In the initial parts, we explored who the Hajjis are and what the Hajj pilgrimage entails, rules of wearing ihram including the key rituals, and the important days from the 8th to the 13th of Dhul Hijjah. Additionally, we covered the visa application process and recommended trusted platforms for booking flights and hotels, costs for flights from different countries, arrival in Madinah, budget and luxury, accommodation in Madinah, food options in and around Madinah, historical and local markets of Madinah like the Kuba market and Chef's market, and finally attractions and holy sites in Madinah. Likewise, in the previous parts, we traveled to Mecca after Madinah, whilst providing costs and booking options for transport, with luxury and budget accommodation and food in Mecca, and the significance of each day of the holy month of Dhul Hijjah. In the part 5, we explored budget versus luxury Hajj costs, starting the prices from buying an ihram to the return from Hajj, covering every minute expense that may cost during the entire Hajj travel. In our previous part, we also discussed washroom woes during Hajj and Tawaf, issues with big food chains in Makkah and Madinah like Al-Baik, and issues with the transport systems in the holy cities. In the last part, we explored the sky-touching costs of medicines and how people can opt for smart solutions to avoid the price hikes of medicines during Hajj season. If you haven't explored it yet, please do. Quick update, this video is also available in Urdu on our YouTube channel. You can find it by navigating to our Urdu playlist, where the full video is available for your convenience. Now let's continue. Let's explore the heat challenges in Mecca and Madinah during Hajj 2025, a detailed exploration. The annual Hajj pilgrimage stands as one of the greatest gatherings of humanity on earth. Every year, millions of Muslims travel from across the globe to the holy cities of Mecca and Madinah in Saudi Arabia, fulfilling a sacred religious obligation incumbent upon every capable Muslim once in their lifetime. While this journey has always demanded patience, strength and faith, recent years have added a new formidable challenge to the pilgrimage: the relentless, searing heat of the Arabian Peninsula. In 2025, the Hajj season will once again fall during the height of summer, a period when temperatures in the region historically climb to their highest. With the steady and alarming intensification of global climate change, these temperatures have progressively escalated, presenting life-threatening conditions for pilgrims, particularly those unaccustomed to such extreme heat. This year's pilgrimage is expected to see daytime temperatures in Mecca and Madinah routinely exceed 45 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit to 102 degrees Fahrenheit, with some periods, especially in the open plains of Mina and Arafat, potentially surpassing 51 degrees Celsius, 124 degrees Fahrenheit. In such an environment, the human body faces immense strain, and heat-related illnesses become a constant and deadly threat. Understanding the heat risks, the human body maintains a delicate internal temperature balance, usually around 37 degrees Celsius, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. In extreme external heat, this balance is disrupted as the body's cooling mechanisms, primarily sweating and increased blood flow to the skin, are overworked. When ambient temperatures soar beyond 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit, especially combined with low humidity and direct sunlight, the risks of heat exhaustion, heat cramps, heat stroke and dehydration rise sharply. During the physically demanding rites of Hajj, walking long distances between sacred sites, performing tawaf, circumambulation around the Kaaba, standing in prayer at Arafat, and performing sa'i between Safa and Marwa, pilgrims are exposed to intense heat for prolonged hours, sometimes in tightly packed crowds where airflow is restricted. This is exacerbated by the fact that many pilgrims are elderly, have pre-existing health conditions, or come from cooler climates with no natural adaptation to such extreme temperatures. Specific heat challenges during Hajj 2025. Open ritual spaces. Many rites such as Wukuf at Arafat, stoning of the Jamarat in Mina, and Tawaf at Masjid al-Haram occur in open spaces exposed to direct sunlight. Long walking distances. The rituals require pilgrims to cover several kilometers on foot, often on sun-heated concrete or tarmac that radiates heat upward. Limited shaded areas. While Saudi authorities have developed shaded walkways and misting stations, the sheer number of pilgrims means not everyone can simultaneously access these facilities. Crowd heat amplification in large gatherings, body heat and lack of air circulation significantly raise the perceived temperature. Prolonged ritual timings. Some essential rituals like the standing at Arafat must be performed during daylight hours, increasing exposure to peak heat. Precautions and measures pilgrims must take to safely navigate the demanding environment of Mecca and Medina during Hajj 2025. Pilgrims must approach the journey with serious preparation and caution. Some of the most important recommendations include: 1. Hydration. Constant hydration is the most crucial defense against heat-related illnesses. Pilgrims should consume at least 3 to 4 liters of water daily, even if not feeling thirsty, as thirst is a late indicator of dehydration. Along with water, oral rehydration salts or electrolyte-rich drinks should be taken to replenish lost minerals and maintain electrolyte balance. 2. Appropriate clothing. Pilgrims should wear lightweight, loose-fitting, light-colored garments that reflect sunlight and allow for ventilation. For men, the 2 unstitched white pieces of ihram cloth allow for airflow, but care must be taken to avoid prolonged exposure without shade. Women should opt for modest but breathable and light-colored attire. The use of wide-brimmed hats, umbrellas, cooling towels, and sunglasses is strongly advised to shield against direct sunlight. 3. Sun protection. Apply a high SPF sun protection factor 50+ sunscreen liberally to exposed skin, especially during outdoor rituals. Reapplication every few hours is essential, as sweat reduces its effectiveness. 4. Avoiding peak heat hours. Whenever possible, avoid strenuous activities or rituals between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. when the sun's intensity is at its highest. Pilgrims should plan to perform tawaf and sa'i during early mornings or after sunset when temperatures are more bearable. 5. Use of cooling facilities. Seek refuge in air-conditioned areas such as Masjid al-Haram, Masjid al-Nabawi, Mina camps, and cooling stations provided by the authorities. Utilize the misting sprays and shaded walkways strategically placed throughout the pilgrimage routes. 6. Recognizing signs of heat illness. Understanding the symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke can be life-saving. Early signs include dizziness, nausea, muscle cramps, rapid heartbeat, intense thirst, and confusion. If any of these occur, the person should be immediately moved to a cool area, hydrated with cold fluids containing salts, and if necessary, seek medical assistance. 7. Physical conditioning. Pilgrims should begin preparing physically months in advance by walking daily and acclimating their bodies to increased exertion. Those with diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, or respiratory issues should consult their doctors for personalized advice and carry all necessary medications. 8. Travel light. During rituals, carrying heavy bags increases physical strain and contributes to fatigue and heat exhaustion. Carry only essential items, water, identification, prayer mats, and basic medical supplies. 9. Dietary measures. Consume light, easily digestible meals, and avoid heavy, oily, and spicy foods that generate internal body heat. Fruits rich in water content, like watermelon and cucumber, are beneficial. 10. Community care. Pilgrims should watch out for each other, especially the elderly, children, and those appearing ill or weak. Hajj is a journey of unity, and collective care is both a religious duty and a practical necessity. Broader measures by Saudi authorities. The Saudi government, fully aware of the mounting risks of heat during Hajj, has progressively enhanced infrastructure and services to combat the dangers. Air-conditioned tents in Mina and Arafat. Thousands of water misting fans and cooling towers. White heat reflective road coatings to reduce surface temperatures. Medical teams trained in managing heat stroke and dehydration. Public announcements warning about high temperatures and providing guidance. Spiritual resilience and practical wisdom. While the physical demands of Hajj in extreme heat are formidable, pilgrims are encouraged to maintain a balanced perspective. The Hajj rites symbolize submission, patience, and unity, values that are deepened in moments of hardship. Pilgrims are urged to pace themselves, accept medical advice, prioritize health over zeal, and remember that Islam does not demand from a believer more than what they can bear. Conclusion. The heat challenges of Hajj 2025 in Mecca and Madinah represent a formidable trial in an already demanding spiritual journey. With temperatures expected to reach life-threatening levels, pilgrims must prepare wisely, physically and mentally, and remain vigilant throughout the pilgrimage. By adopting essential precautions, utilizing available facilities, caring for fellow pilgrims, and embodying the spirit of patience and resilience, one can complete this sacred obligation with safety and dignity. As global climate patterns continue to evolve, it becomes ever more critical for pilgrims and authorities alike to adapt practices and infrastructure, ensuring that the Hajj remains not only a spiritually fulfilling experience, but also a safe and humane one for all generations to come. Stay tuned for the final part of our Hajj series discussing significant tips and recommendations for the entire Hajj pilgrimage and preparation. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed our content and found it helpful for planning your travels. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow travelers, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting travel guides and tips. See you in the next part.